Alrighty, turn 10, December 16th, 1941. Let's see what we find. Flip the base. I don't really expect anything during the night. I was hoping that guy would survive. Ah, another Dutch sub showing up in Mersing. Oh, come on. We couldn't attack him. Oh, Hellsen's gonna be mad. He had a cargo ship inside and didn't fire. It's probably good for us. I'm pretty sure that's probably a troop ship. Landing at Guam finally. Only a week after the war started. You go, patrol boats. And I think it neglected to shoot again. Yep. I know, I'd be mad. Personally, I think every ship's a target, but... That's the kind of target selection crap I expect from the Japanese. Since, you know, they didn't think attacking merchant ships was worth their time. They wanted to sink warships and warships only with their subs. Another reason why they lost the war. Alright, opening airstrikes on Hong Kong. Trying to soften those troops up. Two goals on these strikes, like I said, soften the troops up there and avoid casualties. That's why I'm coming in kind of high. Group army there, huh? More strikes on Hong Kong. I don't expect these to do a whole lot. They haven't since the game started, but they're baby planes, so they're not carrying a whole lot of ordnance. Here comes the 37,000 recon flights that I have going. Supposedly we hit a sub twice. 3 times. If those are actually accurate, that'd be nice. They were by Betties, but even so, even if they're the 60-kilogram bombs, they will, you know, put a dent in a sub. Subs are not very durable. What are we gonna miss this time? Oh, these guys still. Hey! Got a hit. That should be a dead motor launch. Yep, there it goes. Woohoo, we got a whole point. Bombing the troops at Wen Chao because I have nothing else to do with these planes. Trying to keep the pressure up on those troops at Wen Chao so that they can't really recover while my troops take a day off. What do we gotta find here? Yep, we got torpedoes up here, so come on, let's get some hits, guys. There we go. Oh, really? Come on. Not sure why we got torpedo attacks and bomb noises, but alright, we sunk one and damaged two other ones. Does not look like there's any men on them, so he must be loading up, I don't know, fuel, oil. No, we would have got much more burning if it was fuel or oil. Maybe supplies, or dropping off supplies. Hard to say. They've been there a while though. Enemy sub just sunk. Alright. The troops landing at Kuching. Come on, suppress those CD guns, boys. Let's hope we can get enough men landed here with enough supplies we can attack next turn without having to unload again. I really don't like unloading under CD guns. Ah, we're taking Malacca for free. Banzai! We should kick these guys out of this area. Oh yeah. There we go. They're out. Get off my rail. Oh, they ran back. Oh. Why did they run back? That is funny. So we got 500 casualties, not many, mostly wounded. He got 4,200 casualties, mostly destroyed. Cool. Looks, one of those, what were they? Were they regiments or of course? Yeah, one of those is mauled, or they're both probably about half mauled. Though I think the 7th took most of the losses on that attack. And they ran to the east, which is not where he would want them to go. Yeah, we should kick this guy out of I Chang. Get the hell out of my base. We got some wounded, and we mauled that unit. All right. Come on, Hong Kong. Come on, buddy. That Kowloon Brigade is what's killing us. We can't ever seem to hit it with our airstrikes. It's hiding behind the Hong Kong fort. I don't think they have any forts left here, so maybe we'll get lucky and get a good die roll. May the Gary Grigsby be with us. And we're not getting any real damage on that brigade. Alright, the last battalion there is mauled. Alright, we're starting to chip away at the brigade. A couple points of damage to it. But probably not enough to take it. Although we should get like, I don't know. I got my fingers crossed. bombarding the hell out of nothing there, I think. Come on. I did not see it. 1-2 still. Damn. They got terrain advantage. That's it. We lost 128 men. They lost 400. All right. Well, a successful attack, but not a base. But we did not capture the base. But the last battalion he had there has been crushed. All he has left is that brigade. So, deliberate attack. My little baby. I mean, they call it a brigade, but really it's a battalion in strength. We attacked, and as I thought, he fled west onto the other rail. Damn it. Pakoi we're going to capture with no effort here, since the Chinese fled. Bonsai! My Marines take it easily. Artillery strike from the defenders at Kuching do nothing. This little island here, Jameja, just falls easily. Bonsai, and that's the last attack. Alright, much better turn than last turn where we got mauled by the Pensacola. This turn we got nothing really bad. The sub-attacks at Mersing. The Dutch sub decided not to waste torpedoes on my little baby AKLs, which is good, fine by me because they're dropping off troops. They should be done now, which means they could run away. If I was Hellsen, I'd be upset. I'm always upset when my sub decides not to fire at a target. It's like, you know, you don't get lots of targets, just shoot at every damn one you get. But it's the algorithms. All right, so that was in the turn. I'll be back in a moment or two, and we'll go over all the events. Alrighty, back with the aftermath here. Take a look at the intelligence screen. Basically, we went up 129 points. The Allies went up 18. I'm not sure how they went up points, but oh my, that one AK of mine sunk. That's where they got their points from. Looks like they lost no aircraft. Looks like I lost 2 to flak. Over here, they're up to 457 army lost points. I'm up to 9. They're up to 109 ships lost for 536. I'm up to 22 ships lost. Let's go ahead and take an actual look and see what was lost. We lost 2 Idas to flak, probably over Hong Kong, and both pilots were killed. All right. And we got 4 days to that. Sunken ships. We lost an XAK, and according to this, the British lost an XAK, a small one, and a motor launch at Singapore. Alright. Anything major pop onto the points yet? Nope, we're still waiting for the Repulse and Prince of Wales to show up. I am 99.9% certain those are gone. But Fog of War is not going to let me know for a fact until probably May. Okay, coming up on the naval scene, we got 3 days to a pair of sub chasers. Ground reinforcements, 2 days to a base unit. Got nothing destroyed. Yep. All right. Production wise, let's see, 12 made 6. 12, 16, 18 engines last turn. Nice. Got some good rolls. All right. We made 3 zeros, 2 Nates, a Dinah, an Oscar, Sally, Mavis, Nell, Jake. All right. Good day in air productions. What kind of devices did we make here? 148 aviation support. Jesus. Those base forces and units that I bought extra AV support are still filling out apparently. Well, I haven't told them all to accept reinforcements in that yet, because I'm trying to conserve my armaments and manpower still kind of early in the game. 83 engineers, 72 infantry, 33 support, some marines, and then engines and mines and so forth. All right. Why don't we go over and take a look at the combat reporter. For the 16th, sea. Only thing on the sea battles was that, was it K-13 elected not to shoot at the XAKLs again, twice. We didn't really fire back, but wonder if that destroyer really has no ASW. Could be, because some of those earlier Japanese destroyers have like no depth charges. On the ground, I believe all of our attacks were successful attacks, as in we inflicted more casualties on the enemy than we took, but we did not take Hong Kong. But you can see we did 4-1 losses. The other two here were Chinese units on my rail. I kicked them off, which is kind of funny because the one here just simply went west of Hex onto the other rail, so I'm going to have to go chase them down again. We did capture Pakoi. We landed at Guam and Kuching this turn. Airstrikes were all us. I'm starting to get a little leery. I'm waiting for the next, his little DO-24s just try to start striking, but I don't have a whole lot of task forces in the DEI at the moment due to that. Everything else was me bombing. My attacks at Hong Kong ground forces they did a little bit of damage, but they keep hitting the stupid Hong Kong fortress and not really hitting the people that I need to damage. But there, our signet report. Here comes some big fancy good news for us here. Hey, there's enemy stuff at Karachi and Bataan and LA. Wow, LA has a lot of stuff going on. 6745. That's either east coast of Burma or western China. It's gonna show me up. That is China. Okay. All right. Loading resources. No, don't lay minefields. I really wish these people. No, go to the base and disband so you can maintain their mines. Couple fortress upgrades. Float plane conversions. Lost some troops in the landings. Supposedly, we got several hits on allied subs from Manado there. Don't really know how much of that is true or not, or how powerful the hits were. Let's see, half the peats are back in the pool. The rest are just waiting. 2 planes down for maintenance. We captured 4 bases this turn, one of which was an autoflip. None of these were defended. Let's see, we built a fort. Changsha went up to an airfield. I start hitting that now. Airfield, forts. Okay. We make a note of Changsha. That means he can put bombers there now. That's a heck of a lot closer to me than Chongqing is. Landing combat. This Nord we've hit. If this is true, we've hit this guy like 4 times up at Rangoon. And my coast watchers are lying. Hey, there's ships in Wenchao. No, there's not. The only ships in Wenchao are mine. I love the coast watchers on Japan. All they do is lie every time. But, alright, let's take a spin around. See, nothing's going on up in here as normal. Yep. Come down into Malaya. We took Malacca here. undefended. This is a tank unit. I'll probably roll him right up into Kuala Lumpur, which also looks undefended. Because then once we take Taiping, we have the West Coast rail all done, which means we can rail all the way down. Johor Bahru still looks undefended. I'm going to have to move the guy down there and capture that so we can move right down into the south here and have one base to block everything instead of needing both of these guarded. The troops at Kuantan are finally looking to run away. And he's up to 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think there's another unit or two around here somewhere moving that I haven't spotted yet. The numbers don't quite add up to what should be here. But we'll see. Took the dot base. Sumatra, nothing going on. Java, nothing going on. Borneo, we landed at Kuching. We do not have sufficient supplies. Damn it. I have to unload again. So maybe I'll pull my LSDs out and just let the AKs unload. That way if they get hit by CD fire, it's not a big of a loss. See, we're moving there. Got a bunch of ships moving through here. Either moving with troops to the front or heading back to pick up, start getting back into the pool for other duty. Most of our troops are on the move that we have to spare at the moment, either on ships or on the ground. Let's look at our troops at Hong Kong. What kind of shape are we in? Come on. It's a little high to attack another time in a row. So we'll maybe take the day off and we'll probably come over to Wen Chao this turn and attack. Yeah, that's much lower. And we'll hit them at Wen Chao this turn. Supported by all the bombers out of Formosa. He's not retreating out of Manila. Interesting. These troops are now heading southwest, as expected. I didn't think they'd want to come over here. We did get to Iba. We will take that. And those PT boats, wherever they were here, are gone. Tried to take them out, but they have fled. Down through here. Got some subs spotted. Several of these it says that we damaged, but who knows? We did get some task force out of Manado to escape. Alright. Nothing going on in Celebes or down in the, all these islands. I don't know if they have an actual name for all these islands unless they are part of a Java, but nothing's going on there. Just moving ships. We landed on Guam. Well, we should take that this turn. My cripple. Oh wow, he's doing pretty good. He might actually make a tuber ball. I didn't think he'd make it. The damage, I figured he would sink, but hey, man, it looks like we're going to be able to save him. Up here, got ships moving everywhere. All right. No action out here. Check these guys real quick. Make sure they have no spotting on them. Yep. That's my picket line, just in case, Hellsen gets ballsy and sends his carriers to raid, Hokkaido, which some players do, because they know that Japan is weak in the north in the first 6 months of the war. Just I put those little AKs out there they're not great AKs, but I use them as pickets. I'll lose half a dozen of those during the war, but it's worth it. Usually I lose them to subs transiting back and forth from Japan. But, let's see. We're finally moving. Let's see, we kicked the guys off the rail here, and they went over here. Kicked the guy off the rail here, and he went here. Like, yay, great, thanks, guys. Went from a low priority rail to a higher priority. Alright. China should be heating up here in the next week or so. As I start funneling troops from Manchuria over. I got my Manchuria kind of organized now. And I'll be sending in tanks and so forth and a bunch of artillery from Manchuria into China in the next turn or two. And we will start kicking them out, starting here in the north and just moving our way down. We'll probably take Nanyang, come down here, and the goal would be Changsha, but I'm not sure how well he's on it. Ooh, he's defending it pretty good. We might want to come in through the back way here. Although really, if we can break through the line across the river here anywhere, Changsha's done. We can move here and take this base. Changsha's cut off. All right, is he still trying to move? That's 3 units there. I can't tell if he's. It looks like he has a little nub there, right? I think he's still trying to move to the southeast into Wenchao. But all right, what's the supply situation on my troops? Oh, it's good. All right, but that's pretty much the action going on in the game. If you enjoyed watching the turn with me, please go ahead and give me a like. If you enjoy watching the campaign and want to see what happens down the road between Hellsen and I, please go ahead and subscribe, and you'll get notified when we have new videos. And until next time, you guys have yourself a great day, and I'll see you later.